Traders, welcome back to another price action trading lesson. So today's market started out with a break and a new high of this uptrend. We eventually turned into this downtrend working lower with a break and a new extreme. And you can see prices, or the market rather, open around this area. This is a decent second entry short, which was actually somewhat of like a triple test here. Problem is that on my chart there was like a bullish bar. I was looking to see some stronger bearish bar here, but it's a decent second entry short. Downtrend in play. Ultimately, I wanted to see some stronger push lower to confirm this downtrend, but since you have this triple test combined with a second entry short, and these two legs are so broad, this is a decent setup to take advantage of if you had a stronger bar here. Prices push lower and create the new low for the downtrend. Then you had an uptrend working higher. I was thinking about some second entry long at the EMA since this downtrend played out the break in a new extreme. But you look like first entry long, pullback, second entry long, and it just formed way too high. It already had the new extreme here. Then there was some news that came around this area, and it got quite congested, some sideways movement. But then we had another leg working higher with a break and a new high. And when I saw this on my chart, I was thinking of this first leg up, break, second leg up. So I was thinking about some lower high in this area. But you can see prices just push straight lower, and we get a break and a new low of this downtrend. So at this point, this trading range is pretty established as the main bias trading range, or main structure rather. So then we have an uptrend working higher. So I was thinking about some second entry long here. You have a higher low, but it's just it didn't confirm much. This leg was quite steep. There could have potentially been some channel working lower here. So I really wanted to see the failed second entry short reversal pattern or some second entry long here, but unfortunately we didn't get it. But then prices push up into this little small channel. You have a break, first entry long, second entry long below the EMA we can't take. I was thinking about some higher low here, but we pushed higher and create the new high. At this point I'm pausing, looking to go long. I need to see a little bit more price action. And you can see we continue working higher and continue working higher. So I started drawing this wider channel here, and you get a second entry long here, and there's some small support, but problem is that this first entry long pushed up so high that you could reset the count here. So I was looking for another mini second entry long here. And you get the second entry long here, but it formed as an inside bar on my chart. And we push higher and push higher again. So at this point, I'm just looking for that second entry long at the EMA. First entry long, downtrend played out the break into extreme. So I'm thinking of some setup above the EMA, maybe a failed second entry short. So I get a first entry short here, and sure enough, we get the failed second entry short here. And when I was watching this live, I was playing something like this. So I technically had a break here when I was watching this live. I didn't have this wider channel just yet. So I needed a new extreme for this uptrend. So I have a first entry short pullback, second entry short failure. It didn't form the cleanest, but it's still a decent setup. It fits the rules. So I went ahead and took a risk here, expecting a new high of this uptrend. And sure enough, prices pushed higher and created the new high for us. So now I'm pausing, looking to go long. I need to see if we're going to get some reversal, some sideways action, or what's going to happen next. But you can see what happens. We continuously push higher. So at this point, this is when I started anticipating this wider channel here. Something like this. And I was actually thinking about I didn't have this channel when I was watching this live just yet. I had something like this. And I was thinking about breaking new low of this downtrend, first entry long, second entry long. I was thinking about going long here on this bullish bar, but you can see there was no trigger. So I had to cancel my order, but this is a decent setup. First entry long, second entry long, downtrend played out the break into extreme, uptrend is the main bias. But once again, there was no trigger, so I had to be patient. Then you can see when we continuously push lower like this is when I went ahead and drew this wider downtrend like this. Downtrend in play. We're back above the EMA, and we have a break of this uptrend. So I am thinking about some failed second entry short since we have the break of the EMA. We're back above the EMA. A failed second entry short actually would be a second entry long as well. So I was thinking we might get it here because we have a first entry long. If we get a tick lower here and a second entry long, it would also be a failed second entry short. But you see it didn't form the cleanest first entry long, pullback, first entry short, break, second entry short failure, first entry long, pullback, second entry long, which formed a little bit weird because technically this is a first entry long, pullback, second entry long here, so this would be a higher low here technically of this second entry long. Formed a little bit weird on my chart, but this is a decent high probability setup because you still need the new extreme of the uptrend. This uptrend now needs a new high, and you can see prices continue to push up and create the new high for this uptrend. And now we're getting a little bit late on the day. We're already coming up on market close, so that's pretty much it for today's price action. But you can see it was a nice trading day. Very predictable price action. Uptrend with a break new high, downtrend break new low. Two visual legs up. Another push down with a break and a new low. Trading range was established as our main structure, so we're playing trading range. But you can see we eventually led into this wider uptrend here. Well, first off, we had this a tighter uptrend here, which gave us a break and a new extreme, a nice failed second entry short that you guys that we talked about here. Then we had this wider uptrend here that had a break and a new extreme to end the day. So very predictable price action. Price action worked exactly as expected. Main structure here was trading range that led into this uptrend. So we had two main market cycles for today, and of course we had our smaller trends within our main structure, but very predictable price action, nice market cycles, two main market cycles, range and uptrend, and one great high probability setup. One setup that formed a little bit weird, but still a good setup, this higher low here, and then one setup that just had a bad bar this morning. But yeah, guys, I hope this video makes sense to you guys. If this was beneficial to you guys, feel free to hit that like button below. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below. I have a trading community where I post charts daily in real time. If that's of any interest to you guys, feel free to check out the link in the description below. But other than that, guys, hope you guys had a good trading day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.